All right, third time's a charm. Hello out there, everybody. Third attempt to make a video without being interrupted. Why can't you? It begs the question. I feel why can't you start if you got interrupted where you left off and continue? Maybe it's because my phone is so old that mine doesn't do that anymore. You never know. Anyway, um, my look hasn't changed. My face hasn't changed, except for probably it's gotten a little bit thinner. Um, so I don't look so bad on my camera. Anyway, or maybe I do. I am. I hate to do this, but I'm reaching out for help because I don't have any other avenues. Uh, so if you've seen my videos, they are on a channel called 208 Original. I started that, well, I was going to say not for entertainment purposes, but you might find it entertaining. I don't know, but they're for informational purposes, right? I was injured in a work-related car accident because I trusted the better judgment of someone else who the company sent me uh, to be trained by. And obviously his lack of experience and whatever else didn't help. So, like I said, I put my fate and trust in someone else, and that didn't go well. It resulted in a car accident, which left me with my back all messed up. And most recently, about a week ago, they found out that the results from the MRI are a lateral torn disc. I believe it was T2 in my lower back. That's what's causing me, or that's what they tell me is causing all this pain. I've got pain radiating up to the middle of my back between my shoulders. That's all there. That's there all the time. The only way that changes is the severity of it. So it can be mild to excruciatingly painful, but it never leaves. Just like the pain in my lower back, it never leaves. And the only time I notice it, maybe I've gotten used to living with it, if you will. But when it gets worse is when I bend over or I lift above me or I try to do something like an activity that it doesn't like, right? That exacerbates the pain, multiplies it, whatever. Um, so that's what I've been living with. That uh, the videos, uh, well, and I lost my apartment. Um, I've had to live on credit cards off and on for a little bit because my nest egg was gone. I used it immediately. Um, I am currently staying with a cousin of mine who has just got the biggest heart, but it's not ideal for me to be with him either. Because I can't pay him anything, right? The first thing that happens when you file a workman's comp claim and it's accepted is they cut 2/3 of your pay. Whatever you were making at your job where you got hurt, they cut 2/3 of your pay. You get a third of your pay by paycheck from the insurance company, which is, in this case is Safe, every 2 weeks. Um, those why are those videos important? Those series of videos important on my channel? They don't. I don't get any money. They're not. It's not a monetized channel. It's for informational purposes. You know, if you have, like me, a company who moved you here, or you're planning on moving here, or you just moved here, you live here, you're a resident, you might want to check this channel out with these videos, because it's giving you information about what happens if you're hurt on the job and you file a workers' compensation claim in the state of Oregon. What to do, what not to do. Honestly, am waiting to get out of here. I can't. I would not recommend anybody come here to work. So, it's also a no-fault state. If you've lived in Florida, you know what that is. If you lived here, you know what that is. Basically, what it says is if you get hurt on the job, you can't sue or take any action against your employer. What else? It's the highest state. It's the highest ranked state to live in the United States. These are all things I'm learning or have learned while I've been here. See what else. The workers' compensation people, what I mean by that is from my attorney to the company who is called Majoris, who is supposed to be managing the healthcare, my healthcare, to SAFE, the employer's workers' compensation insurance company, suck. They suck. The experience has sucked. The care sucks. They don't care about your best interests. Go through, watch. I'm not going to recap that because it's just redundant. Go through and watch the videos if you want a better clarification and a deeper explanation of what that is, what it looks like. I'm on here because those things have happened to me. I've tried my best to navigate them with, like I said, my nest egg, and I've used some credit, but it all has to be paid back, right? So I'm trying to, what their idea was 6 months to be rehabilitated. I don't trust them. So I'm reaching out for help so I don't lose or get in deeper to anything. And again, I hate doing this. I know that things are hard out there for a lot of people, for a lot more people nowadays. If you feel like in your heart giving, I'd appreciate it. Anything. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm in a place where I can't work because I can't get released because of the condition of my back. And the 1/3 of a paycheck it doesn't cut it. It hasn't cut it for a long time. So until I get out of this situation, the faster the better to get. The problem is that what they're doing right now as far as PT and the pain management isn't helping. It's becoming another chase, cat and mouse, and it just drives me crazy. I asked them, this is the 4th prescription I've been written for my pain that hasn't worked or made things that I'm already having problems with worse. So, because there's no communication, I can't get the DO's office to communicate with me or even return a message or a phone call. I've decided to contact the people at Majoris who are supposed to be managing my case and helping me. Give me a hydrocortisone shot and get on with it, right? They've scheduled this PT that is supposed to be helping me, but the reality is the very first visit, she gave me a printout of exercises that I was already doing. So in short, I need to get back to work. That's what I need to do as quickly as possible. And it, and that's fine. You know, I've been a hard worker my whole life, but how anybody quantifies or makes sense of this is going to help when all it does is cause stress and actually prolongs your ability to heal because you're so stressed out you can't pay your bills. Nobody can do that unless you're a couple with 2 kids and the other person has a great income. You might be able to support this. That's the only way, though, that it could even have a chance of working. It actually does just the opposite. It stresses people out, which does not promote healing. They really need to look at this system again and what they're doing or not doing for patients. Anyway, that being said, that's why I'm reaching out. I've got a GoFundMe page to get some help. I need help. I need financial help. My cousin who I've been living with is a great guy and he's got a heart of gold, but it's not feasible for me to be living with him either. He's having a tough time financially, being a retired teacher in the Oregon school districts because they don't treat them well either. Yeah, so a lot of complaining. Sorry about that. I am grateful for some things, which I'll share with you later on. I would be grateful also if you could help me out financially. Like I said, if you feel your heart moved to give, if you have some extra money that you could help with, again, I hate asking. I really do. I've been in jams like this before. Well, not similar, but not like this. I'm stuck now, and I need some financial help, and that's what I'm asking y'all for. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. I trying to stay afloat. That's what I'm trying, not to get deeper into a place where I can't get out of. Trying to be smart, make smarter decisions with finances because you have to do that. I've moved everything. I've sacrificed everything that I can right now. I've moved everything to a point where I can't move anymore. And so that's another reason why I'm reaching out. Anyway, I'm going to jump off here now. I just appreciate your love, your support. If you've watched the videos and they've helped you, awesome, because that's why I did it. That's the whole reason I did it. But right now, I need a different kind of help, and I'm reaching out to you. I'm grateful if you can. There's a GoFundMe page. Dan Velasquez. Don't know how you look that up. I think it's by name, but you can also, I believe I did it right, reach it from Facebook and Instagram. And I think maybe YouTube. Sorry, I'm still trying to navigate that and figure it out. But anyway, again, if there's anybody out there who you know that needs help, give them a helping hand. Smile at the person you walk by. It might just make their day. And stay positive. You're not worthless. You're worth something. And don't let situations like this try to convince you otherwise. I'm grateful and thankful for the people who have helped me and contributed to this point. I love you, and I could never repay you for what you've done. So anyway, have a great day. Hope you're surviving the recent time change, and I love you guys. Take care out there. Take care of each other too. Bye.